And you kind of get to know
And
them a bit more.
we are live.
Oh, hello.
I was waiting to see if anyone was going to talk.
Or I'm not live. I'm Memorex.
Oh, bye.
Wait, we're live?
That's how old I am. Yeah, whatever.
So how are all of you?
Tired. Sorry. long week and a half. And it's only Monday.
All good.
Waiting for a very good friend of mine to burn me a Windows 10 Pro DVD so I don't have to spend $160 fucking on Windows 10.
Girl, I don't blame you.
I have a laptop shell right now that just needs new battery and a copy of Windows 10. And I'm not sure if I want. It's like at some point in time I'll buy it, but
I don't have
join the dark side.
I don't have a functioning other computer in the house that I can do stuff with. So it's like this experience has put me onto I need to save up and buy a laptop so I have like at least a support machine to use.
well, fingers crossed that all that gets resolved quickly.
Yeah, well.
In the meantime, let's kill this shark.
Wait!
Damn!
Look, I already told you guys, if I have to make a fucking new character, I don't give a shit if you have a weapon. I ain't putting that fucking weapon in there. I'm done after the anchor.
Kill the monkey.
I am so sorry.
So
I'm
before
sorry,
we
get-
Joe.
goddamn
Forgive
monkey.
me. I
So
sinned.
before we get to this underground monkey fight, just have an announcement to make. We are currently $200 away from our Extra Life goal of $2,000. Because we are getting close to Extra Life game day, starting today and moving forward until our big game on the 9th. Any donations, incentives that are reached are doubled. We did this a while back for what is that in the back? Oh, there's something behind, like moving in the background. Sorry, I got really distracted on Fox's cam. It's like on the shelf.
You ADHD motherfucker.
It's like a paper or something.
Sorry,
moving,
my fan. I have a fan over here, and it's pointed over here. So there's a paper sitting right there.
Like I just saw something moving. I'm like, what the hell is that? So you got a bird?
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Anyway, as I was saying, so any donations incentives that are earned are doubled. So if you donate $50 to give somebody a magic item, it's now, or give 2 people magic items, it's now 4 magic items. You donate $100 to make somebody draw from the deck of many things, you can choose 2 people to draw from the deck of many things, or you can make that person draw twice. And then once we hit that $2,000 incentive, everybody in every one of my games has to draw from the deck of many things. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So if you guys are in multiple of my games, I'm sorry, you have multiple pulls.
Oh no!
And that one
pulls.
That one will kick off every $500 after the goal that we reach. So when we reach 2,500, everyone will have to draw again. When we reach 3,000, everyone will have to draw again, and it'll just keep going and going and going.
Hooray!
Also, because
I'm all
everyone
for the
is
chaos.
super amazing, I am in the process of planning out a legendary hero mini adventure for level 20 characters that have appeared on the shows before.
Finally.
Level 20 Ash, let's go.
So this isn't the free for all. This is an actual adventure.
Oh no! The battle royale is still happening. This is just something else.
So this is going to be adventure ring.
All for it.
Adventure ring. Yes.
Is this in the canon timeline?
Yes.
Oh shit! That sucks. That means I can't be Rose.
Yeah, you can.
No, she's stuck
He didn't-
behind Dick Face's door.
He didn't say when in the timeline.
I didn't say when in the timeline it happens.
Oh, dude, if it happens after, dude, I'm telling you, sir, like, she's got feelings
Gilly?
for this soul guy.
Gilly, I will say this: anybody who participates in the game can donate. The only one that I just say don't do is the one that gives you self-advantage or gives you a health potion or anything like that. But yes, if like, since you are not playing today, like everything is open for you to donate to. Hey, Tilt.
Gilly, give me a gun. Do it.
With that said, when we last left off, the group had a bit of a conversation with with a giant blacksmith, and were able to rather surprisingly talk him out of just straight up murdering two people that they were there to technically recover. Impressed with your kindness and your honor, the blacksmith Herog Helmbreaker offered the use of the forge as long as you met the giant tenets of heroism. You had to go out, kill some spectacular beast, bring a piece of said beast back, tell him the story, and he would craft you something using the pieces that you brought back to him. This excited a couple of you, Max mainly, as
And me, I just wasn't there.
as you guys made your way back to I almost said Odag, and I was really gonna be mad right there. Made your way back to
wrong
Augur.
consonant.
Made your way back to Augur, along with the two companions that you picked up along the way to that you saved, which was as I have their names here because I am now a good DM and I write names down. That is Luxon Belmond, who is Aluna's sister or brother, who you originally were looking for when she came stumbling back into town. Along with that was Vinventrix Malond, who is a high elf archaeologist. During your travels back to the city of Augur, you got into a fight with a couple giant scorpions, and you saw that Vinventrix had a couple interesting toys on him, including a repeating crossbow and healing grenades. A couple healing grenades were given to Asha. I believe it was like 2 or 3 healing grenades. And he explained that if anyone wanted any more of that product or had any other inklings or needs, to come visit him in the Sprawling Griffin, as that is where he is staying while he is in Augur. And much to Max's voluntelling, he is writing a letter to all those who were, to the family of all those who were lost in their impromptu expedition into the tunnels and into the blacksmith. Once you got back into Augur, everybody went their separate ways. Of course, Max went out and, found the Hunters Guild to find where where any big game was being spotted. He was introduced to a hunting board where he was given the location of a couple of these big game trophies. I have marked their last known locations on the map for you guys, so at any point in time you wish to go out and about and hunt them, they're right there. Couple of you, or Toki went out and got the scorpions butchered for meat and for parts. And Karsha found her way to Percival B. Bimmington's, which anybody who knows my games is a Bimmies.
Good old Bimmy.
Hi, Bimmy.
And my cat is being a pain in the ass. Come on.
What else is new?
Yeah, father.
Just like you,
Just takes
Posh
like
accent. Meow.
meow.
Yeah, see.
But now that she's in the room, yes, you went to Bimmy's and instantly went right to that card. The deck of many things.
Oh,
Oh, wait a second. Why didn't it pop up?
Many things.
Why didn't it pop up? Gilly just dropped a $75 extra life donation.
No, hun. You need the money, sweetie. Aw, thank you, hun.
What are you doing, crazy woman?
What is that? A visit from
Visit
Raccoon.
from the raccoon. We have not done that in quite a long time. I'm not gonna
That
lie.
is.
Wow.
Wait a second. That is 2 visits from Raccoon.
Oh Jesus!
Oh shit. That's right. The whole thing you just explained like 10 minutes ago.
2 snuggies.
Right. Oh my god, yes. Let's be honest.
So we-
Tricord needs that.
Reversible snuggie.
So we got
It
okay.
gives
So
exhaustion.
Gilly dropping that $75 donation.
Oh, hun.
Thank you so much for that, Gilly. Yeah, so you guys are gonna get 2 raccoon gifts today. But before that happens, Karsha drew a card from the
God.
deck of many things.
No, I want to go to the raccoon first, please.
Drew the monstrosity card. And was whisked into 1v1 combat with a gorillon. Though the fight was about to take place in Bimmy's, you heard a voice yell, "Take it outside." And you were whisked away. Though you're not whisked away outside. Gone are the city streets of Augur. And you seem to be standing in a strange looking ring. As I'm going to take you to a map.
I hate you for this.
Amazing. No notes.
Oh, I need to turn the music down. Oh, it's so loud in my ear. There we go. We're good. We're good.
Oh, I can't hear it. Why?
Wait, why am I on the table? Why am I there? Why am I
Because-
there? Why am I there? Why am I there? Oh god.
You're
What-
fine to go.
What happened? What happened?
Congratulations, you got tagged in.
I got scared.
Wait, I'm in a wrestling ring.
Yes.
Well, time to use an ability. Let's go.
So, as you find yourself standing in this ring, facing off against this monstrosity of a creature, this
Oh, that is
giant
disgusting.
4-armed gorilla.
I like his titties.
You,
Look, I could not look away. I wasn't gonna say anything. They're the eyes to
You're
the
walking.
nipples are the eyes to the face.
Wait.
It was on RuPaul's Drag Race one time.
Ah, okay.
so as this
the windows
happens,
to the soul.
as like you look around, you're in this strange ring. The ropes around the ring itself begin to pulse and glow. And then there's a small dome that encloses over the ring.
It's a fucking hell in a cell.
I hate my life right now.
So, as this is one-on-one combat, Karsha, I need initiative.
We're nowhere
You
near
always wanted.
Karsha, are we?
Nope.
Like it's just her.
This-
So
I
damn.
mean, Karsha's in a
Alright.
pocket dimension, right?
Oh shit! Never mind. Yeah. Okay. That's right.
Can we have like mini TVs out in the world? There's a fight going on.
There's a viewing room in
You
the
want
back of Boobies.
Gotcha.
Sells tickets.
I'll take that. I will gladly take that, please. Where's my thing?
The following contest is for one fall.
My token. I'm having a brain fart here. Where's my? Okay, there it is. Fuck it, I'm moving you guys over here.
This is so good. I hate this. Oh man.
Hey, I can put my initiative in without Fox fucking me over.
For once. Get away with it this time.
For one. I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Karsha,
Yeah.
you go first. I rolled a 1 on the initiative.
God, why? Really? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sure. I have no idea what the fuck I want to do here.
Fox, while this is going on, can you check the alerts to see if like they're updated or there's anything weird with them?
The Streamlabs?
The Streamlabs ones for the extra life donations.
Yep.
In here. Oh, this is gonna be so freaking stupid. I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You can most definitely cast Eldritch Blast.
Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. I was trying to bring up
The
thingamabob
spell description, yes.
because I can. Yeah. I don't know how to turn that off.
I could just click show spell description.
This one?
There we go.
That's the one. That's the one. All right, let's see here.
Oh yeah, because you took the
Question is-
feat to be able to cast spells, huh?
Oh yeah, I can cast spells for shit.
All right, so yeah, you make a ranged spell attack against the target.
Yep. Give me a check here. What's my thing about? Am I just straight? What is it again? I always forget these things. What's my spell modifier? Do I have a modifier?
Since this is a,
Is it straight?
it says your
I can do it
your
straight,
space save DC is 14. I would say
Yeah, I just mean like.
it would go off
Oh, I
whatever your
found it.
highest stat is. It's either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. Whatever your highest stat is, that's what you would roll off of.
Does a 24 hit?
A 24 most definitely hits. It's got to make a saving throw.
All right. Sure, please, and thank you.
Constitution saving throw. That is going to be a Constitution saving throw of 17.
Okay, it'll save. The question is it half damage or does it just not take anything?
Or be poisoned until the end of its next turn. It still takes 1d8.
Okay, so I can
it
still
still
do-
takes 1d8 points of cold damage. But
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
the save is just to see if it's poisoned or not.
Gotcha. Can I get a monkey drunk? Okay, I'll take that. That is 7.
Okay. For its turn, how far away is it from you? Oh, it doesn't even have to use it.
Exactly.
It's just gonna rush towards you. Just like
That's
a
fine.
look of like pure anger in its face as it's just now soaked with this beer.
Bring it.
And it's going to make 5 attacks against you. So it's going to try to wallop you with 4 of its claws, and then it's going to try to bite you.
That's fine. I'll take this.
I don't think an 11 hits you, does it?
I don't think so. Let me check just to make sure. I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
An 11 doesn't hit you. I know it doesn't. You're a monk.
No, it doesn't. No.
Though
No, not?
a 22.
No, he's not.
Oh, you're not?
He's a druid.
A druid, that's right.
Very monk-esque.
I'm not playing Hal.
It's going to be a 22 for the second attack.
Yes.
So that's 1 fist. An 8 won't hit you. How about a 21?
Yes.
And and so that was the 4 attacks or the 4 fists, and now it's going to try to bite.
Yep.
How about a 14?
No.
Okay, so you're going to get hit.
Fist.
You're going to get hit with 2 claws.
I'm fine with this, hopefully.
All right, so the first one you're going to take 7 points of damage,
Okay.
and the second one you're going to take 6, so a grand total of 13.
Okay. Cool.
As it now has you like pretty much cornered. You can still get around it, but you are not in a favorable position at the moment.
I am not in a favorable position. Let's see here. Okay. Is this an action or is this a bonus? If I wild shape, is that an action or a bonus?
That is
action?
an action. It's only a bonus action for certain circles, but
Got okay.
Circle of Spores, it's a full action.
Oh, I forgot to use my reaction. Fuck me. Whatever. No, I don't want to do that. Never mind. Fuck that shit. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Jesus Christ, I forgot about this class. Sorry, forgive me.
It's fine. This is your first time playing Druid.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. I guess I'll wild shape. I need to look at the CR levels here.
Malls, thank you for that 25 donation.
Oh, snap.
Thank
you for the
so
donation.
that is either 2 auto successes that Malls can give out, or it's 10 healing potions, or
Give them all to
2
me.
advantages to players or DM. There is a combo for that.
Also, hi.
You'll give 2 auto successes. Okay, who will you give the auto successes to? What are you doing, Gruds?
I'm looking at CR levels for wild shape.
1 to me. Okay, I'll take that. If I make a suggestion, wild shaping into an animal is not the way to go right now.
Is it? Okay.
It's not.
Oof, oof.
All right.
And 1 to Fox.
All right. At least you're on. All right. At least you're honest. Thank you. That's fine with me. Okay. In that case, when in doubt, do I have a spell? Can I use spells? Yes, I can. I'm stupid. You know what? I'm going to try this. I'm going to cast the spell blindness/deafness.
Good spell. Okay, so would you like to blind them or deafen them?
I would like to try to blind them.
Okay. So they got to make a Constitution saving throw. That is going to be a grand total of 7.
Okay. It's now blind.
It is now blinded. I think I have an orbital. Yep, that's right there.
I'm going to move around it.
Okay.
I'm just going to go just the opposite way. 15, 30. Basically just that. That'll be the end of my turn.
Blinded is one of those conditions I need to look up because not many people use this. Okay, so their attacks have disadvantage. Do they get to make another save, or how long does this last?
10 turns.
The end of it, at the
So
end of each of its turn, the target can make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Malls, this was because Groots drew from the deck of many things. So
I'm in danger.
It's just gonna turn around and start swinging wildly at you, making another 4 claw attacks.
How did he know that? He's blind.
He's swinging wildly. So the first one is going to be a 22.
That'll hit. That's a disadvantage. Fuck.
Second one's going to be 11.
Okay.
How did the random encounter know that sultry eyes were your weakness? You are so lucky this is at disadvantage because one of those was a nat 20. The other one is a 9. That's an 8. And then for the bite, you get hit once.
Yep.
For a total of 10 damage.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I will like to use a reaction.
Sure.
I'm just going to use my spores.
Bring the spores up.
Yeah, give me a sec. that the one with the reaction? Or is that the other one? Yeah.
Real
Just need a
quick,
con save.
I'm gonna test the extra
Okay.
life alert. Because all of the settings are correct.
Yep, there we
so-
go. It works.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it was being weird before. I didn't change anything. Just Streamlabs being Streamlabs, I guess.
Okay, so this here. When a creature
Oh,
you see
my
moves
bad. It's
into your
on someone else.
space
Forgive me.
within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there, you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic. I'll allow it for this time since
Yeah,
like you're
give
since
it.
you're
Okay.
since you're using the using your or not using, but this is your first time playing a druid. But initially, Halo of Spores, you use that as a wild shape. That uses a charge of your wild shape.
Is that a wild shape?
It uses a charge of your
fuck
wild
me.
shape, and then anytime somebody enters into your area, you can use the Halo of Spores against them. So it is your turn.
Oh, gotcha.
So if you want to
Gotcha.
use Halo of
Alright.
Spores this turn as your action,
Yeah.
okay, you can do that.
Yeah, I can do that. Sure. That'll be 4.
On their turn, they'll take the 4 damage because it's when they start their turn near you. You use it as a reaction.
Gotcha. Yep. All right.
So you use your action to use the wild shape to use circle Halo of Spores. Are you doing anything else?
Yep. Yeah, I'm moving the fuck away. I will let them hit me as a reaction.
Nope. He's blinded.
Oh, okay.
He can't
To
make
this
that.
corner.
He can't make that reaction.
Okay, cool.
Though, let's see. Monkey sniffs the air and then like drops down hunched over as he starts to run towards the you, as he's going to leap into the air and try to make a splash attack, pinning you into the corner on the turnbuckle.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. So the monkey would have hit, but being blinded completely overshoots it and jumps into the ropes here. As he does, he takes 7 points of explosive damage as the ropes like set off just like a small explosion. And then he is flung back 10 feet and prone. And he is still blind.
Cool. I'm gonna do something that I really hope you'll let me, because
Okay.
this is a fucking ring. I want to climb the top rope and jump on the bitch.
You most definitely can do that.
Well, yeah, let's go. Throw me in a cage. I'm gonna climb the cage. So yeah, I'll do that.
Climb
and
to
then
the jump rope. Okay, so
jump on it.
you're gonna make an attack roll here. It's technically an unarmed strike,
That's
which
that's
you are
fine with
proficient
me.
in because oh no, you're not. I keep on thinking you're a fucking monk. It's gonna be an unarmed strike, so it's just gonna be a straight up strength attack here.
Cocked. 18.
18 will hit. So this is gonna deal 1d6 plus your strength modifier damage.
It's just straight d6.
Okay.
I have nothing in strength. God, I'm loving this. 6.
Okay. Now, are you attempting to stand up?
Can I pin him for a 3 count?
You can try.
No, I'll stand up.
I mean,
I'm
if
not
you
going on prone. Fuck you.
Okay. So you stand up after the monk. Do you hit him with an elbow drop or a splash?
Frog splash.
Okay. Apparently, you know, Karsha's watched a lot of WWE here and just hits an Eddie Guerrero an Eddie Guerrero frog splash.
Arriba la raza.
What are you, Poppy? Mwah.
So the monkey is going to use a bonus action to stand up as it uses its aggression.
It's ruthless aggression.
It's ruthless aggression. But as it stands up, its hand reaches out for your ankle.
Oh, come on.
Does a 18 hit you?
It will.
Okay. So it grabs hold of your ankle as it stands up. And as it does, we will make a strength contest here to see if you're able to break free of the grapple.
Jesus. All right. All right.
19.
19.
Okay, we roll again.
All right.
Nat 20 for 24.
Okay. Jesus, same. But not 24. So you beat me on that.
So as like it grips you, it just picks you up off the floor. And everyone here has seen Avengers now, right? It just hulky, hulky. It just Hulk Loki's you, and it just goes to slam you into the ground.
Word, hulky.
It goes to slam you into the ground 3 times.
That's fine. You don't even have to roll it. I'm down.
That's gonna. Hold on, I want to roll. That's gonna be a 21, a dirty 20, and a 9.
2 will hit.
The first one, you're going to take 8 points of damage. And the second one, you're going to take 9. So it's a total of 17.
I'm down.
Okay. And as soon as like that final hit lands, the bell rings. The monkey vanishes. And so does the ring. And then Karsha, you wake up in the healer's hall.
I'm okay with this.
You feel a little beaten, a little bruised, but no less for wear.
The best
Josh
part
is
about
like-
this is that no one knows that I got beaten by a monkey. So fuck all ya.
Nobody in the healer's hall even knows how you got there. You just appeared in, like, you just fell into an empty bed.
I mean, Asha was working in the healer's hall.
Yep. So, yep. Asha will see that happen. But it's just a quick healing procedure to give you some HP back. But as this happens, you notice, you and everyone else here just randomly see this little raccoon sort of just like slip out of the corner of your room, or slip out of the corner of an alleyway, or crawl out from underneath your bed in the healer's hall. It sort of looks around really quickly scurries over to you as it reaches into just this large sack that's slung over its shoulder. Each of you are presented with a doorknob. A soft silver doorknob. And on top of that, you are presented a couple balls of yarn and a pair of crochet needles.
Oh God, they're back.
And as he hands you these two objects, he just waves his hand, takes a step, stops, puts up a finger, reaches into a pocket of his coat, and he grabs like a little crumpled piece of paper and he throws it up onto throws it up to you or up onto your bed, and then he scurries away, almost vanishing from sight instantly.
It was the Great Coon.
Now, this silver doorknob will transport you to your own private sanctuary. A singular room meant for you and you alone. The way that you activate this is you find a door, or you draw a door. You place the doorknob against where, the doorknob would go on a door, and you're able to open it. Now, if you are all within close proximity of each other and you use these doorknobs, you activate a small interdimensional house. This interdimensional house is fully stocked for living. Full access to a kitchen, comfortable bedrooms and everything for one another and everything like that. This can be upgraded. But in order to upgrade it, it needs a sacrifice of coalesced mana crystals. Doing so will add extra wings onto the house and extra furnishings in your own bedroom. Right now, your bedroom comes with an armoire, a storage chest of holding, and a bed.
God, this is like Chemic's house.
It's not the Harry Potter tent.
It's not, but still.
On top of that, your crochet needles. Whether you are proficient in crafts or not, holding these crochet needles in your hand. You can magic the yarn into that of an animal companion. Up to
We're
medium.
making yarnies?
Up to medium size.
Oh my gosh, we're making yarnies. Oh my god, yes.
They have to qualify as creatures or animals. I'm sorry, not creatures. They have to qualify as animals. So beasts in the monster manual. Beasts, animals. So elementals you can't make. Dragons you absolutely can't make. Things that are considered monstrosities are out of the picture.
So beasts or creatures?
Yes. Beasts or animals.
And need to be medium. Okay.
Up to medium size.
Beasts. Okay.
How long do they last for?
Permanently.
They're shredded. Oh. Interesting.
Could we change them if we want to?
Nope.
If one dies or disappears, can we make another one with the needles?
They don't die or disappear. They are permanent companions.
Follow-up question. If I wanted to be a crazy cat lady,
You can only make one.
cat. Damn.
But
Okay.
it could be a medium-sized
Make a cat hydra.
Could be a medium-sized cat.
It could be a medium-sized cat.
Now you just use the magic and make one that walks around, but you still fill your room with like inanimate ones anyway.
I know exactly what I'm gonna make.
Gun.
No.
Is a gun an animal?
Mayonnaise an instrument?
No. No, Patrick.
It is if you're not a coward.
But as that happens, Callus.
What up?
How do you say your name again?
Kylus.
I'm going to keep calling you Kalis. It's just going to make you a goddamn, Klingon here.
You're like, say your name right, AA Ron.
Your house has no honor.
Kylus. Okay. Thank you, Gilly. As you're staring at these items that the strange raccoon just walked up and gave you, you notice in the corner of your room this beautiful set of armor. Looks like it's been freshly crafted, straight off of the anvil. Very fine, like almost silver reflective metal along the breastplate and on the bracers. And emblazoned on it is just a very noticeable and impressive phoenix, as it's imbued with the symbol of Herona. This magic armor is a +1 armor, equivalent to whatever armor you are wearing at this point in time.
It's like heavy plate mail or something like that. I don't know. I need to check a look at that.
When you wear this armor,
Chainmail. Okay, chainmail.
as a reaction, twice a day, you can activate the armor's inherent ability to provide temporary protection to you and those within 10 feet of you, giving them resistance to fire damage.
And what was it? You said up to 10 feet?
Those within 10 feet of you, yes, will gain resistance to fire damage. And use this as a reaction.
Is that kind of like similar to like my paladin aura, sort of?
Yeah,
it's just kind of whoever enters it gets the resistance.
Yeah,
or it's kind of a one and done when I do it.
Whoever is within that aura when it goes off, it's only like a temporary burst. So when you activate it, anybody within 10 feet of you will gain resistance to fire damage.
And how long does this aura last for?
The burst is a one and done.
So one round.
Yeah, it's pretty much a reaction. It's like if say like Sylvia is 10 feet in front of you and gets absolutely pelted by a firebolt, you can activate the armor's ability to give Sylvia resistance against fire damage to lessen the blow.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yes, Gil, you could make the Care Bears.
Oh my god. With a Care Bear stare?
I'll work the Care Bear stare as a magic item.
We all... Oh, I'm thinking Captain America. We all get one thing where it's like heart, earth, wind,
Captain
fire.
Planet.
Or Captain Planet, yeah. But it's all from our chest. Because bellies are for children. For adults, it comes from our chest.
That's where the arc reactor is. Unibeam.
Okay. That's very cool. Thank you.
And that was from Tilt's donation last week. The last time we played, where he
Correct.
chose Max and Kylus to get the random magic items.
Thanks, hon.
Congratulations to Tiltbot. You are no longer sleeping on the couch.
I mean, he hasn't for a while, but sure.
He's eating good.
So, after the fight happens, not much time has passed. Maybe a couple seconds since Max left the Adventurers Guild. Now, as you all came back to Augur, Kylus, Zora, since you weren't here, Kylus didn't get a chance to do whatever he wanted to do. So I'll go ahead and start with you if there's anything Kylus would like to cover or look into while they're back in the city. You there, Zoro?
I was muted. My god. Okay. I was just like, did we get paid? Because I know.
Yes,
was it like
everyone
150 each or something.
Everyone got paid.
Okay. Because that may determine. Oh, it's 50 gold. That's what it was. Okay. It's still not a lot of money. Not too much to necessarily shop for. However, I would be a terrible person if I didn't at least attempt to see what the healing potion. looks like. So go to a shop and see what I can find. Because he's very mundane. He doesn't have much to do. He has bare minimum stuff. But also kind of some prep against whatever creature they decide to come up against. So yeah, go check out the apothecary or something. And
You gave Zora money. We all know that means health potion shopping.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I
find...
don't have a lot to work with, but I could still take a look.
You find your way to the bottled plant, which is one of the more reputable alchemists in Augur. And it's usually where a lot of the members of the church will do their business if they need to resupply on herbs or anything that they're currently not growing themselves. The bottled plant is also almost a local healer's hall for those who don't necessarily want to step into Herona's graces or are prohibited due to their own beliefs or anything, or if they just need a quick fix because it's like the common cold or something, they really don't want to bother the church for it, they stop by here. But all your alchemical and apothecary needs can be met.
Okay.
And as you walk into the front door of the bottle plant, very earthy smell just sort of washes over you as you can hear, funny enough, birds chirping inside as part of the building is like its own internal greenhouse. And you can see a couple like wild birds flying around inside the greenhouse, like almost looking over the plants, like picking away any sort of insects or anything that have gotten in to the establishment. Random potions and bottled flowers and roots and powders all decorate the walls and the various tables that are strewn about. And off into an adjoining wing is the small healer's hall that the proprietor owns and operates. You would know that this establishment is operated by one person, a halfling woman by the name of Silica Basilbrush.
What was her name again?
Silica Basilbrush.
Okay.
An older woman along in her years, soft graying hair around, like sort of forming in streaks around like the sides and the tops of her head. She sort of comes out, she's wearing just a very simple brown shirt and pants, and with a gardener's apron over that is just like covered in sod and dirt. And she gives you a friendly smile as she sees you come in. Kylus. Personal or church matters?
Hello, Silica. I'm actually here for personal. We are looking to fight a beast of, well, don't really know what it is going to be, but doesn't hurt to be prepared.
A beast? Oh my, are you taking on the creeping shadow?
The creeping shadow? What is that?
far be it from me to know what it is, dear. All I know is it's been causing quite a stir recently with a couple traveling merchants. Nobody really gets a good look of it, or barely even hears it before it's on them. This thing has brought a couple of the injured into my healer's hall as of recently. Whatever it is, the bite marks are alarming, acidic.
Alarming how?
But tears, almost as if whatever's biting them has flat teeth.
Flat teeth, but it tears?
Yes, sort of like when we bite into a hunk of meat and we just tear it away, like that.
That's a little unsettling, I'm not gonna lie. Does it take from the air, or is it underground? Like, how does it normally attack?
We don't know. It's silent. Whatever it is, it's made no noise by the time it's gotten to them. Though there is an ear-splitting scream the moment they are on top of them. Almost as if death itself is upon you.
Interesting. Are there any known survivors from the attacks at all?
Thankfully, everyone who's come across it so far has been able to get away. Unfortunately, not without injury.
And you're able to heal the acid at least. It's not something that's lingering.
No, it's very severe acid burns, but it's, nothing that, a skilled healer or an alchemist can't take care of.
Well, sounds like anything to help with acid burns or to heal from acid might be beneficial if we decide to take down something. If not, I certainly want to get this taken care of as well.
Of
How
course.
frequent are the attacks and where?
They're across the gap. There's a near one of the smaller mining camps over to the east. There's a cave that's they assume it's coming from and coming out of at night to hunt. Everyone that's been attacked so far has been members of a mining group. Now, they're very secretive as to how they came across this thing, but I've seen my fair share of accidents and shady dealings with mining corporations before. I have a feeling that they started digging into this thing's cave, and it's defending its home.
It's getting increasingly upset, it seems like. Well, I will certainly look into it. If my crew decides that this is not the beast they want to go after right away, it is certainly on my to-do list, and I will inform my order too, so if I am to not get around to it, this needs to be dealt with.
It would be a big help to the city if anyone can take care of it. It would probably fetch also a hefty price from the Hunters Guild as well if it's rare.
That is true. Well, like I said, I'll certainly look into it. And you said it's in a cave near the gap, you said?
It's across the gap, but yes.
Across the gap.
As I just set it on the map for you guys.
Are these the creatures tokens that I'm seeing of what the Hunters Guild was saying earlier? Yep. Oh, okay. I was like,
these are their last known locations.
Okay. So which token is the one you were mentioning?
I have a token in place for it because
right here.
nobody knows what it looks like.
Right.
So I'm just using the shadow snake token that we used previously.
Snake. Okay.
The nope rope.
Right. Well, I certainly appreciate it. Like I said, it doesn't hurt to have something to help against attacks involving acid,
Well,
especially ones that bite.
I do have a potion of acid resistance or two that I can spare.
How much are those going for?
25 gold apiece.
Done. It would definitely be very useful for us if we're to go after this creature. I will definitely take both of those if that's all right. To take the rest of your wares.
She kind of just waves her hand as she walks over and grabs the potions and places them up on the counter.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Perhaps any healing potions as well to help aid us.
Oh, now those I have an abundance of.
Excellent. How many and how much?
As she points over to like a wall of healing potions.
Am I drooling? I'm drooling. What's the price tag?
Well, at the moment, I have just your basic run-of-the-mill healing potions. Each one of these potions is 25 gold apiece.
Second, I have to math.
I'll take 500 gold worth.
I mean, I don't quite have 500 gold, although I did have the... Okay. And then... Okay, minus 50 from the other potions. Ooh, okay. Divided by... You said 25?
25 apiece.
I will take the lot. We'll take the trolley.
How many potions are you buying to never use?
12.
Okay, 12 healing potions.
We in the double digits, boys. Let's go.
He's just over there with an abacus.
I have 13 gold left over. Look, don't shake your head. If there's one thing you need to learn about me, Vintage, no matter what character I am, no matter what show it is, I am a potion whore.
The potion fetish.
Look, and I do use them in boss battles.
Now, I will say this. Do you have
Oh, you hoard
a
them.
bag of holding?
Fuck, no.
Okay. So, you're able to take these back to your house and store them. But without a bag of holding, as of right now, everyone is only allowed to carry 4 potions.
Oh, you bastard.
So make a note somewhere on your character sheet that unless you've got a bag of holding or anything like that, 4 potions is what you are limited to carry.
I doubt I could even afford... You know what? I'll check. Does she have... She doesn't have a bag of holding, does she? Someplace
Not for 13 gold, she doesn't.
Yeah, no. Well, I don't think bag of holdings go for 200 gold either. Yeah, no. So there's no way I could.
I don't know.
afford a
Those
bag of
counterfeit
holding.
ones went for free.
Look how that turned out.
Those weren't bag of holding, were they?
No, they were.
not.
They just had extra tacked
Features.
onto them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, crazy mannequins just jumped out of the bag at night and randomly attacked people and tried to kidnap them.
Yeah, the animatronics do get a little quirky sometimes.
Gonna get funky.
All right, and it was a potion of acid resistance.
Yes, the 2 potions of acid resistance.
How long do those last for?
Drinking the potion, it will last for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, there we go. Okay. Okay. He will certainly thank her for her time, and I will inform you when the deed is done, and hopefully it won't harm any more passerbyers or even minors. But I'll let you know.
Well, you would be doing the city a great service if you were able to take it out. And
Certainly try to do our best.
I can think of a couple shops around here that probably would give you a discount if you did something like that. Mine included.
Well, that's very generous of you. Thank you. I'm sure that could also interest some of my new teammates, so I will pass that information forward. Appreciate it.
She nods. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, thank you, but I will certainly let the rest of my companions know that should they need anything to come to your fine shop.
Gives you a smile and a quick nod as she hops off of her stool and begins to head back into the greenhouse.
He'll do the little like soldier thing where he kind of does the salute, but it's the fist across the chest kind of thing. Gives her a little bow.
The quasi-Romanesque salute.
Kind of, yeah. But not the full like arm, like a square in front, just across the chest kind of thing. Does a little like bow, and then he will take his leave as he will drop off the potions at home. We did it, guys. We hit double digits.
And as you head home, Sylvia's there. Doing Sylvia things.
Sitting quietly by herself.
Does she at least sit by a window, or is she just like sitting quietly in a corner?
She's just sitting quietly on the end of her bed.
Okay.
You're so antisocial.
Hopefully that will change over time.
This is why we're the perfect roommates. You probably see me come home with like a crate full of potions. Have you eaten anything yet, Sylvia?
Nothing yet. No.
Well, you should have something to help with your strength.
I have some rations that I was going to eat for dinner.
You do know we still have food in the ice chest, right?
I wasn't going to take any without permission.
I have told you, you are more than welcome to. I am just sorry that I don't have the most luxurious of meats and veggies and whatnot, but I do have some things to at least help. Asha, I guess, it's usually the better one cooking here. I can certainly go shopping if you need me to grab some food.
No, that's okay. I also don't know how to cook.
I mean, I can teach you. I just can't make anything super fancy. I at least can teach you how to make rice and how to cook meat, at least. Not completely useless.
I guess I know how to cook meat. You just throw it on the fire or throw it in a pot of water.
Do you even season it?
We didn't get seasoning.
Oh, Sylvia, all right. I'm gonna go to my spice rack over here, and we're gonna do something a little fun tonight. Just you and me, while Asha is at the temple tonight.
Okay.
And he doesn't have like the fanciest of things, but the goal is to make kind of like some mashed potatoes and some seasoned grilled meat. Probably make some boiled vegetables too that have been soaked in butter. And just it's not the fanciest thing, but God, is it good.
Okay.
It's certainly better than boiled meat.
Yes, well, yes.
Go ahead and give me a cooking roll. Since it's simplistic, we'll call it a DC 10.
It's a cooking roll. What is that?
Survival.
Survive. Oh, thank God. Okay, I can do survival. Okay. That is a 11 for a 14.
Okay. You're able to make it, and it's pretty good. It's not burnt. It's seasoned just right. It's a decent
Think
meal.
like Mrs. Dash, but like, not Mrs. Dash. Just all the fixes that taste like Mrs. Dash. I don't know if you know what Mrs. Dash is. I don't know if they have that in Canada, but Mrs. Dash. What do you think?
It's got a lot of flavor. If we go out on the road, can we bring some of this seasoning with us?
Well, of course, it's very simple and small enough to carry. You'd be surprised even what a simple dash of salt even does on anything. It's certainly what I put in the potatoes and everything as well. So yeah, obviously we can't bring everything, but why don't you pick some of your favorites and we'll haul it with us.
Yeah, if that's okay, I'd like
Of
that.
course. I think it'll even make whatever meats and mundane things we find on the road taste just a little bit better.
Yeah, we didn't get anything special like this, except maybe once or twice a year, and we ate what was given to us. We didn't prepare it ourselves, so I never knew what was in it.
I know it might be too early to ask this again, but you do always mention they, but you don't mention too much. Do you want to talk about it?
Anything specific that you want to know?
Well, I mean, you don't really talk about what happened to you or where you come from. You mention little things here and there, but no details.
I don't really remember exactly where it was that I came out from when I ran into the city, because I saw an opening and I took it. But I think we were held pretty close to the city. I don't know who was holding us. We never really saw his face. Like, I think he disguised himself every time he had to come see us. It's hard to talk about. There was a lot of us down there. We all had different roles.
You mean like slavery? Or servants?
Both, I guess. The person that was holding us, he was really good at charms, I guess is what you would call it. So every once in a while, some of us would be like sent out to go do something for him, but we'd be, put under a charm or some sort of domination magic, so we wouldn't just run off.
So manipulation.
Yeah, and I was there for so long that I don't remember life before that. So I don't really know where I come from.
What was your role then?
I had a few over the years. Um, I think the main reason why I was taken was for my feathers. Um, because
Mm,
I can use my feathers in place of ingredients for like magic and alchemy and stuff. So
mhm.
I think that's why I was valued at first. Um, but over time, I took on other roles. I would occasionally be sent out um, and collect things for him, just whatever he told us to get, we'd go get.
Well, from what you just told me and me reminiscing of what you did not too long ago, you were enslaved. There was no way you got paid for your services.
Oh, yeah. We none of us were there by choice.
Yeah. You
Um,
don't remember the face of this person, do you?
no, the every once in a while he'd come down there and actually see us and talk to us and do whatever with us. But sometimes his face would be different. Sometimes his voice would be different. I think it was the same person every time, but he disguised himself just in case any of us ever got out. We wouldn't be able to describe him to anybody because we don't really know what he looks like.
Did they have anything on them that was consistent despite the transformation, like a ring or a pendant or something?
No, I mean he may have, but if his disguise was an illusion, it covered whatever he was actually wearing or carrying with him. I mean, sometimes he'd bring, some tomes or some equipment or whatever down there, and it would be the same tomes every once in a while, but like nothing that really told us anything about him.
That perhaps the way he walked or said certain words, despite that, still nothing that seemed to have stood out?
Nothing that really. I don't really know how to describe this. I was down there for so long that everything about what was happening just became normal.
Normal.
So it's like if you talk to somebody that lives in the mountains and you ask them to describe the area that they live in, they'll describe something pretty ordinary and dreary because it's what they see every day. But somebody that lives in the city goes to that same person in the mountains and they're like, wow, look at the view. It When you're around it every day, all day, it all just becomes muted to you.
Oh, it's understandable, especially the amount of time you were gone as well, or down there.
Yeah, I stopped counting after the 10th year.
Well, what I can say is that I'm glad Herona gave you a opportunity to escape that life and perhaps can give you an opportunity to release the others that are trapped there and bring an end to this monster's dominancy over you all and the future.
I appreciate that. But I don't know if Herona really played a role.
Well, whether she did or didn't, it was still a blessing either way that you were able to escape.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm going to tell you right now, you are not my prisoner. You don't owe me anything. You are free to go whenever you like. You can go even now and walk out that door this very second if you so choose. But I will tell you this, just like I told you day one when I found you in the state you were in. I will be by your side and protect you and do what I need to do to make sure that you are safe.
I have trouble expressing gratitude for that after everything that I've been through, but know that even though I can't express it properly, that the gratitude is there. I'm very grateful for everything you've done.
Well, of course, it's because I want to. Not because I'm looking for anything to be owed.
But
It is
if you
absolutely
ever
my pleasure.
do need rent, I'm happy to pay.
You do know I get assistance from the order to live here, so rent would just mean you are paying for food that I already pay for. It is completely fine. Spend that money on yourself. When's the last time you even did that? Aside from the festival, the other time.
Oh, I was just about to say Asha made me spend money at the festival, but I don't know what sort of things I would want, so I don't really know what to spend money on.
Well, even better, it gives you an opportunity to explore. See what you may like. Maybe it's not even in the city. Maybe you find yourself collecting pretty stones over time, or maybe you found a fascination with paintings or animals. It doesn't even have to be anything that you can buy. It could be just things that catch your interest. You have the freedom to do so now.
I'll keep that in mind next time we're walking through the markets.
Good. Now, do you want another slab of meat? I know you probably do.
Yes, please, 2.
He'll get up and he'll grab more. He's got a smile on his face, but it's one of those smiles where he's happy, but he feels for Sylvia. Even though he doesn't know everything, it did stir a little bit of anger because it's like, that's just shitty, but not much he can do. So in the meantime, he's just happy that she's here. And that's pretty much what he's going to be doing. Is just kind of chilling at home the rest of the time.
Perfect.
At least until we decide. Because I wasn't here last episode, did we say when we were gonna meet up and decide?
I was just about to say that as your meal finishes and everything, it's just about time for all of you to meet up with one another. Tokumi should have the scorpion meat and parts that were harvested as she took them to a butcher and a leather worker. And Max has information about possible targets for your hunt if you wish to go on that. So as you go ahead and begin to all head out to your designated meeting spot, we are going to take a quick break here so we can get up, stretch our legs, freshen our drinks, and all that fun stuff. And we will be right back. And we're back.
Well,
No, we're not. My name's Grudes.
So,
Zoro is indisposed at the moment.
okay. After Kylus and Sylvia finish their meal, everyone begins to meet up as agreed upon. Karsha, you are released from the healer's hall, back alive and kicking full health.
Yay, I fell down some stairs.
Karsha looks healthy, correct?
Yes, Karsha doesn't look like anything happened to Karsha.
You don't look like you fell down any stairs.
Anyone asks, I fell downstairs.
Why would anyone ask you fell downstairs?
Exactly. And she walks away.
She just looks at Karsha very confused. And then whatever party member is closest to her, she'll whisper, "Is that how short people normally act?"
You were
You'll
muted,
sometimes
sir.
occasionally hear her. Oh. I know where I am.
Are we all together at this
Yeah,
point?
around this time,
okay.
everyone's gathered up together.
Yeah, that's why I said whoever was the closest to her, that's what she would pose the question to.
I don't know. Maybe she's clumsy. I don't know.
Mm.
You'll sometimes hear her grumble under her breath, fucking monkey.
I'm confused. So who wanted the scorpion chitin and the poison glands? Because I have them right here.
I think that was Asha that wanted it.
Okay.
Yeah, Asha wanted the poison glands.
And then you thought that the parts would probably be good for crafting or something else. And then you butchered the other scorpion for meat.
Yep, I got the meat. So I don't wear armor or anything like that, so I don't know. I mean, it's pretty tough. You can probably make some good armor. And she just holds it out for whoever wants to grab it. She has no need for it.
Hylas kind of just bangs up the metal on his chest, and he's just like, "This is brand new, so I think I'm good for a while, but I do appreciate it."
Oh, fancy pants Rich McGee over here.
So nobody wants the scorpion parts?
I mean, technically, you could just put it in a group thing.
Well, no, because because in her mind, she's like, if nobody wants the parts, I could have got more meat. It's like, it's
Somebody say meat?
scorpion parts are a low priority for her. She's like, whatever.
Yep.
She got them. She got them because she was under the presumption somebody would want the parts.
Technically, the group wanted the parts. There was an agreement made to where one was going to be salvaged for parts while the other was salvaged for meat.
Goes in the group inventory.
Yep.
There we go.
Right, well, who's carrying it? Because I don't want to. I'm already carrying the meat.
It goes in the cart.
I would say, like, since we have a cart that we would carry some goods in, I imagine we have a few of those, like, flat, wooden chests. The ones that don't have the rounded top, just like the flat ones, the rectangular ones to, like, store stuff in. So,
you got a couple sad boxes.
Yeah. And for those kind of meats, just put some salt on it, dry it out, and it won't smell like hot garbage in the sun. So we're good.
Yep. Group stuff just goes in the cart for now.
Yep.
Our cart is like an open cart, right?
Unless you,
That's what I thought it was.
unless you erect the covering on it, yes. Now, Spiffy, you were saying something?
So I have some new business to bring forth to the group. Before I get to that, did anybody get a gift from a raccoon?
Oh, you mean these?
The weird rat thing?
Yeah, the weird rat thing. Is that a
Holds
bag
up like
on
a
its shoulder?
sack. Yeah, holds like a sack of shows the doorknob and everything in it, going like, you mean this?
That is precisely what I mean.
If you've never heard of the raccoon. Though it's strange that he's come so early, but if you do not know of the raccoon.
This is not something I am familiar with, no.
Oh, he's a gift giver of sorts. He traditionally comes once a year and gives gifts to everyone, but there are stories of the creature popping up from time to time to give gifts of those who need them the most. Though I admit this is my first time seeing him in person, but I do remember getting a gift every morning, or that one morning at the time of year, so during the winter.
I always thought it was a fairy tale.
Well, he did have a furry tail.
No,
So, like,
fairy tale, not furry tale.
oh,
Looks like a rat to me.
what's a fairy?
Fairy tale stories that you tell little children to keep them placated. Your parents never told you fanciful stories about
lies.
things.
No, my parents
All
do not
tales.
habitually lie to me.
They're more
They're-
like stories that have morals to them or lessons to be learned more than lies,
fables.
if you will. And yes, exactly.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. All right. So since the raccoon is apparently a thing we're all okay with, I will go ahead and move on to nude business. So I had a discussion with what's his face at the Hunters Guild. And there is some additional work for us if we are interested. We have options. Maybe one of these could be, worthy of, the giant's legendary weapony thing. There was the one that seemed like the biggest threat that had apparently been causing a lot of trouble for travelers. Was a chimera that can apparently turn invisible outside of Ulm.
Interesting. What were the other creatures, out of curiosity? If they mentioned any.
Oh, sure thing. Let's see. There is a rock by the name of Big Bastard that is harassing the fishermen. There is a Manticore Den Mother. I didn't get any additional information about that one, or the Cockatrice. But there is also a Basilisk by the name of Miss Midnight. that is near the split in the river between. Where's the map? Oh wait, monkey token.
Look, every time I hear the word cockatrice, I just get PTSD of my first time
Okay.
playing Dragon's Dogma and how shitty that fight went down when I discovered it. I was like, oh my god, I'm dying. I'm
Oh,
dead.
you just got to climb on its back. It's fine. But yeah, Miss
I know that
Midnight
now.
Hydra.
is actually just outside of Kingdom Hearts. The the basilisk is right outside the Emerald Seat, right where the river splits between, the Emerald Seat and Claude.
I didn't realize there were so many dangerous creatures so close to the city.
Oh, you have no idea.
I do have a creature to add to that list. Actually,
I am interested.
I suppose by how you describe it, it would be a bit further past where the Chimera was, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
There's this lovely woman who I visit on occasion at an apothecary known as the Bottled Plant. She told me that there has been several victims that have come through her shop, since it is a local healer's hall, if you will. And something known as the Creeping Shadow seems to be attacking people with very strange bites that tear and are acidic. From a creature that may have flat teeth? That seems to be residing in the mines that are over there, that perhaps was unleashed after being more than likely accidentally dug up from the mine, but that seems to be causing a bit of issues as well. So if we don't want that to count as our great creature, it's not too terribly far out of the way for us to perhaps do her a favor, and we actually would not only be rewarded for it, but even get discounts throughout the town.
Maybe that is worth looking into. Most of the rest of this seems difficult, but not out of the ordinary for this area and this time of year. Most of these are offering gold rewards from the Hunters Guild. Whereas, like you said, the Creeping Shadow, they just said it had flat teeth.
That's from what the bites indicated. However, no one knows what it looks like. It just creeps up on them unnoticed, so whether it's invisible or just that quick, seems to attack them and only makes a sound when they're on top of them already when it's too late. So no one knows what it even looks like. It's just nicknamed the Creeping Shadow.
And we are thinking this is different creature than the Chimera?
Well, I don't know much about Chimera, but what little I do know, there's a snake with fangs, and a lion or cat creature usually has fangs as well, and I suppose if the third were to be a goat, goats do have flat teeth. Acid? I guess that could come from the snake, maybe, but that's more poison. You're the expert here. I suppose I could defer to you on what you think, if that's even possible, or another creature entirely, but do they even live in mines or caves? Traditionally?
Chimeras will make their homes pretty much wherever, just as long as they can, have some safety to lay eggs.
Are they usually that quiet? Well, you did say it's invisible, so it's entirely possible? I mean, that's where she said that it originated from. Doesn't mean it hasn't moved and has gone elsewhere, closer to the city, so it's entirely possible it could be the Chimera. I guess we won't know until we get there, but I was able to purchase the last 2 of her resistance to acid potions to at least help us if we were to come across that, at least.
That would come in handy. I guess, yeah, we might as well check out this chimera, and if it happens to fulfill 2 jobs, then better to us. I do know that the Hunters Guild was offering 1,500 gold for it.
Silas
So,
does look to the rest of the group and goes, my apologies, I assumed that we were just gonna pick that creature. I didn't even bother to ask what everyone else thought. We were given a list and see what everyone else thinks as to what might be worthy to hunt down at least.
yes, we certainly don't want to just make the decision for the entire group. But if this chimera is in fact the creeping shadow and there is a need of the town, that would probably be in their best interest.
It certainly would help us to get more items throughout our hunting if we needed to throughout the town, and of course the town itself would be very grateful. And it's not too far out of the way if we did want to kind of make that as part of our trip on the way to wherever else we decide to go. But again, what does everyone else think? Opinions? Thoughts?
If you require this chimera to be hunted, I will hunt it for you.
Sylvia, what did we talk about?
I choose to hunt it for you.
It would be an honor to hunt with you, my friend.
He pats you on the head and kind of ruffles your feathers quite literally as he's just like, better. Very much like, we'll work on it.
Max kind of leans back in his chair, because Karsha went up to the bar, right? Grumbling about monkeys or some shit.
I think so.
Yes.
Oi, shark! Do you want to hunt a giant lizard goat?
Hot. Can I punch it and eat it?
We need to turn some of it in for a reward, but yeah, you can eat a lot of it.
Can I throw my anchor at it?
Probably. It's large.
Deal. Let's go. I can take it.
If I remember,
I didn't
we
hear no bell.
all have to bring a piece back to the forge to get something
you-
made from it.
You need to bring back some form of trophy from it. So
Trophy.
So
Okay.
the larger the trophy that you bring back, the better and more robust the item can be.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So try not to eat all of it.
No promises.
So, is the chimera like the hardest thing from the list of things around here that we can hunt?
Yes, it was. That was the
Oh,
the thing
was?
that they. Yeah, it is the thing
Oh,
that they are
shit.
offering the biggest reward for. So I assume it is
shit.
the most difficult.
Or
well-
creeping shadow.
Well, there was also the fact that like one of the things is a rock, which is a giant bird, and seeing as how none of us fly and most of us kind of hit things pretty close.
When you say none of us fly, like just pulling down on her hooded cloak, Toki just looks kind of, she just looks, she doesn't say anything, but when you say no one can fly, she just kind of just looks around absentmindedly.
I think he means you're the only one that would be able to do anything, as we would just be watching.
I
Yeah,
haven't
we-
revealed my wings yet, so I haven't
you
revealed
haven't?
my wings
Oh.
yet. Nope. So I
Never
had to retcon because Rojan would have given
Never
me
mind.
stigmata.
Never mind. I
Um,
retcon that. Just look at you puzzled then, like.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe if it was a swimming bird, we have the shark, but it is just a bird. I don't
The
know how much it
urge
would
to throw
cost
my
to.
anchor at you right now.
I don't know how much it would cost to rent a ballista. So.
And it's heavy to haul, for one.
Like when you say rent a ballista, like Tokumi absentmindedly goes, my great grandfather deflected a ballista missile once. He said it was fun.
Fascinating. Not know you
Oh
could-
God, are you gonna tell stories?
So, as you're sitting here talking about
Maybe.
ballistas, a goblin jumps up on into a seat next to you. Now, I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhearing that you're looking to hunt a rock and you're in need of a ballista, but you know, as the gentleman said, it is pretty heavy.
I mean, I think we were going to come back to the rock. I think the overwhelming consensus was the Chimera, and whether or not it is the Creeping Shadow. And then also hunting the Creeping Shadow if it doesn't.
Well, if you're looking for a ballista to take anything out, we got a couple down over at the depot. New retrofitting that we're putting on a couple of the carts. Little mobile artillery, if you will. Now they're
Tokumi looks at Max as she goes, do you know this overly friendly goblin?
No, he's just trying to sell us something.
Oh, okay.
yeah, hey, everybody knows me. Come on. He's like points at his face and like the suit that he's wearing.
Why is it always a goblin that's like the shady bastard that comes out of the corner? Like, what is up with this?
It's not Bimmy, is it?
Because I can't make him Ferengi.
Yeah.
Chemic sneezes somewhere.
Look, Sal. Honest Sal.
Oh.
Friendly neighborhood horse and cart seller.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right. Okay.
What was his name?
Honest Sal.
Honest Sal.
Yep.
It's
God, okay.
Now, if you're look in the field for one of those, just stop by the depot. Get a nice discount, seeing as how you're going out there to take care of some monsters or two.
Yeah, we will. We'll definitely look into it. And remember, the 34th rule of acquisition: war is good for business. So.
I'm not finishing that. I'm not finishing that. He kind of like looks at you and nods. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, we will.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, we will keep your.
As he gets,
You made the goblin uncomfortable.
As he jumps away and he starts walking away, you hear him like, "Who the fuck gave them a copy of the rules?"
He speaks in code. Abort! Abort!
No, Saul, come back. I mean, Sal.
Now I must go back to the library. That was the only rule of acquisition I remembered. But,
Right.
well, at least we have an option for artillery if we...
I suppose. If anyone feels the need to pick up any potions of healing or anything else that they think might help us take down these beasts, or perhaps the singular beast, we'll find that out. Definitely go to the bottled plant and go see Silica. Tell her that Kylus sent you. She's very sweet. Please don't rip her off.
Why would we rip her off?
I know people. I'm not saying you. I just know how some people are, and some people just don't deserve it, is all.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. We should probably pick up some anti-venoms for the Chimera.
Yeah, it's a
For
good
the
idea.
snake part.
Especially since
Silkemy looks concerned at Kylis. She goes, "Do I look like a thief?" She
I
doesn't
didn't
say it
anyone here.
accusatorily. She
Oh.
just questions. She's like she looks at herself and she's like, "Do I look like a thief? I don't want to look like a thief."
Take off that hoodie then. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, before you guys go and when we leave, you gotta go to Bimmy's.
What's a Bimmy's?
Oh yeah, no, that shop is very weird.
A
Anybody-
wonderful place
anybody
of
who's-
magic items, or supposedly.
He's lived here for a
Anybody-
handful of years. He at least knows of
Yeah,
it.
anybody who's spent at least about a year in Augur, even coming or going, has at times heard of the shop Percival B. Bimmington's and the odd stories that come out of it and the odd items that are purchased, and some people wondering why the shop isn't being investigated for like magical crimes against humanity, or you know why people go in for a simple coat, they come out with one that, you know, transforms into a dragon. It's just it's a very odd shop that tends to attract customers who are either a little curious or I don't know, high. But there have always been incidents and stories coming out of Bimmy's, and every once in a while, you know, you get the feeling you want to go in there. But aside from Karsha, nobody's ever stepped foot inside.
Kylis is like, yeah, it's an odd shop. Like, I don't know details. I just know it's weird.
Well, I guess we should. I guess if we're gonna go chimera hunting, we should grab Asha and go. Or do we need to do anything else in town?
I will go to the apothecary and see if I can get us a few anti-venoms. Maybe I will check out this Bimmy's?
I've never heard of this shop before. Is this somewhere I should be going as well?
It's hard to say. A lot of oddities come from it. Some good, some bad, but not... When I say bad, it's just very weird phenomenons that happen when people, from what I've heard, come out of it. So enter at your own risk, although I haven't heard anyone dying from it before.
Oh, this sounds interesting.
We can do that on the way out of town. We should gather the cart and any provisions we may need. Make sure your weapons are sharp and knuckles are correct. I don't, you know. And we will do this thing. And make a lot of money to do so.
All right, so my understanding is you are going after the chimera.
I think so.
Okay.
That was the
Prepping
popular
for
route.
that.
No one from the party has unless. Well, I mean, Gilly's in chat. I mean, would Asha?
Gilly went to bed.
She went to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Knowing her, she'd probably go with wherever the group would go, to be honest. Not speaking for her, but she'd probably say something like that.
Chimera it is.
All right, so you guys are going to be heading just straight across the chasm here to the last known whereabouts of this chimera. I mean, after you, what's up?
Prep and everything. Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, the
Yep.
just the quick shopping. I don't need to play that enough. I can buy like 2 anti-venom.
She does not have. Oh no, anti-venom. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Anti-venom is going to be 25 apiece.
All right, I'm good for it.
Does she only have potions, or does she have other stuff too?
She has potions, and then she has odds and ends and mixtures in order to make your to toss together to make your own potions.
Okay. Can she recommend a place to get a bag of holding?
A bag of holding. Well,
You afford it.
anything that magical, best place to look at would probably be the Magician's Secret if you're looking for a more reputable store. Bimmington's may have one, and every now and then Odds and Bookends sometimes gets them in, but it's very rare.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have a lot of meat. I don't want it to spoil. So.
Oh dear, if you're looking for that, a bag of holding is not going to help you on that. You need like a box of colding.
She looks very confused.
Think of it as a bag of holding, but it's meant for perishables, for meats and vegetables and the like, so they don't rot. Throwing a bunch of meat into a bag of holding doesn't stop it from rotting. It just keeps the smell from making you sick.
Oh. Okay.
In that case, you would probably want the Magician's Secret, or again, Bimmington's.
Okay. And she'll, like, I know she doesn't have the money for it, but she's gonna go to the Magician's Secret just to see how much it costs. Because again, she, you know.
Okay, so
She has no idea what normal pricing is.
Yep. So you're gonna go to the Magician's Secret.
Yep, that's where she's gone.
Okay. You walk in, and as you walk into the Magician's Secret, there is just mirrors and mirrors and mirrors all over the walls, like around the top part, and then a central mirror right behind the counter where the proprietor would normally do business. Along the walls, on like the floor level, you see various odds and ends, brooms, rugs, tomes aplenty, couple weapons here and there, various pieces of jewelry. And as you walk in,
she's just looking through, very awestruck at all the pretty stuff.
so you look around and you're in there for about 5 minutes and nobody comes to help you.
I guess, is there something that looks like a front desk?
Mm-hmm. Right where that large, like, vanity mirror is at.
She goes and she, you know, looks in the mirror and she, you know, of what her hair is exposed, she, you know, tosses it. And she, like, you know, goes, hello?
Is someone there? Oh my, dear me, I lost track of time. And you hear footsteps like echoing above you. And as you look up, you can see a gentleman walking through each of the mirrors, just like continuing on a path. as you then hear stairs, like him descending stairs as he appears in the front vanity mirror.
That's a neat trick.
Oh, it is not a trick, miss. More a curse. I am not necessarily in a parallel dimension, but a sort of a pocket adjacent to this plane of his existence. I can communicate with people through the use of mirrors, hence why all these mirrors are in my shop.
Wait, so you're trapped in the mirrors?
Indefinitely.
How do you run the shop?
Why? Through the mirrors. I have a bird's eye view of every corner of this shop.
What? How do people? Well, how do you get new stuff?
Oh, I have assistants that come and go every day. Right now, they are on their lunch. You know.
Oh,
they
okay.
Can't work the poor things too hard.
I was, worried. Big city, lots of thieves.
Oh,
Can't get out the mirror.
Trust me, the last thieves who decided to try to hit this shop were instantly disintegrated the moment they tried to make for the door.
That seems a little harsh for theft.
Yes, and anyone who's foolish enough to steal from a mage is, just asking for it.
This town has some weird laws.
Oh, that's not a law. That's just my anti-theft deterrent. Most people don't have a problem with being arrested and serving a little bit of time in jail if it means that there's a chance they might get away with some rather valuable magic items. Nobody wants to be disintegrated.
No. This definitely not the monastery. I need a bag. Well, sorry, not a bag. I need a box of cooling.
Oh, a box of cooling. Let me see. Of course, they're not here, so I can't activate the ledger. I wonder if they're here. And he pulls out a small flute and he plays it as a little dove flies down.
Oh God, I was gonna go to see Willy Wonka, his assistants.
As a little dove lands onto the counter. He's like, Penny, be a dear, drag the list of goods in front of me so I can peruse to see if we do have a box of colding. Dove walks over and grabs it in its beak and very slowly pulls this large ledger book in front of the mirror.
Do you need help? I can push it in front of you. I'm not stealing it.
Oh no, she's just being a drama queen. She is strong enough to do this task. And there's pulls in front of it.
Help me.
He's like, thank you, Penny. You may go. Little dove flutters off. He pulls out a wand and just points at the book, and it opens up. He's like, box of colding, box of colding. You're in luck. I have one.
Oh, great. How much does it cost?
A box of colding is 500 gold.
Oh. Don't have enough. I have to see if people want to chip in for it.
Would you like me to put it on hold for you just in case you do acquire the funds? I can hold it for you for 24 hours.
I guess. I mean, if they don't want to, chip in, I guess I just have to sell a bunch of this meat because it's too much. It'll spoil.
Hmm.
And apparently bags or boxes or whatever is of holding don't stop meat from spoiling.
Oh no. It just throws them into a pocket dimension. At least with the box of colding, it throws them into a pocket dimension that is cold and preserves them.
Yeah. Well, I have too much scorpion meat that'll go bad, and I don't know if I can smoke enough of it while we're on the chimera hunt for it not to go bad. So I guess I'll just see what they want to do, and if they don't, I'll just sell what we don't need and try to preserve via smoking as much as I can.
He gives you a nod. He's like, well, if your friends do decide to chip in, I will put this on hold for you for 24 hours. Just come on back, and I hope to see you again, and we can hopefully do business.
And she thanks him. She's like, I am Tokimi.
Oh, it is nice to meet you, Tokimi. I am Visage.
Like, oh, because you're trapped in a mirror.
There you go.
He's like, okay, it makes sense. I mean, unless, you were named Visage before you were trapped in a mirror, in which case.
Oh, no, I had a normal name before this happened, but I am forbidden to speak it. Another effect of the wonderful curse.
Can you not break this curse?
I cannot.
Can someone else break it?
Yes. If you
How?
can find the individual who cursed me in the first place and, well, solve their riddle. Though I must warn you, failing to answer the riddle correctly will land you in a mirror of your own.
Oh, that's scary. Well, I know some pretty smart people. Maybe one of them can know something.
Well, I won't cross my fingers. I've been trapped here about 200 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
Oh, it's not so bad. I have plenty of free time to study up, The house is starting to actually look quite nice.
Well, you have a lot of pretty stuff. I'm gonna go find my companions and see if they want to chip in for this box.
Well, as I said, I hope that they will, and we can do some business.
And then she...
Anything to keep people from going into that charlatan's shop.
Oh, you mean that Bimmy guy?
Yes, Mr. Bimmington.
Does he sell, like, broken magic items or something?
No. He doesn't sell broken magic items. He just doesn't know what items are magic and what's art. It's a sort of a gamble to go into that shop of his.
Oh, that's why they said it's going at your own risk. Oh, it's kind of weird. So he just sells stuff and doesn't know if they're dangerous or not?
Nope. He even sells possible cursed items.
Ugh.
People don't know until they buy it, and then, well, there's no refunds, as people are only able to shop once a year in there.
Okay, and the Empress is okay with him doing that to the people?
The Empress loves Bimmy. It's the whole reason why Percival B. Bimmingtons is still in business today. She finds the whims of him and his family to be entertaining. Apparently she's had experiences with multiple of the Bimmington family in her adventures.
Wow. Well, thanks for the warning. I'll warn my friends to stay away from there. It's dangerous. And she goes, hopefully I'll see you soon. If not, wish me luck on killing a chimera.
Good luck.
And she just skedaddles out the door. Oh, and she says goodbye to the dove.
As you say goodbye, the dove kind of like waves a one of its wings in just a goodbye motion.
Oh. And just she has to like gut check herself not to do the same. Just like she's just like, oh wait, no.
Hello,
I need
fellow
to stay
bird friend.
Yeah, in her mind, because her mother told her to stay inconspicuous, so she's basically, incognito, quote unquote. And then she's gonna go look for the party, and then, see if she can pull together some money for this box of holding.
Okay. So, show of hands, who was going into Bimmings?
I mean, technically, since he's got nothing else to do and Sylvia was gonna go and it's kind of shady or questionable, Kylus is coming along.
Max doesn't know any better.
Look, I will say people who have been in my games for years on end still don't know any better as they go into Bimmies all the time.
I've never had a bad experience in a Bimmies. I've just had a bad experience by one of my party members going into Bimmies. Right.
Funny enough, you weren't even in the Bimmies at the time when you experienced that. You had no arm at the time.
I was.
I already made my purchase. I am not crocheting.
Did you make your purchase? Because I thought you only got the card.
No, they got the that's how they got
I only got the card.
Yeah, you didn't purchase anything because you went right for the card the moment you got into the shop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, because I thought the card was considered
Nope.
a purchase.
Nope. The card, you just have to sign a
Okay,
waiver saying
then
that
I
you're not
guess I'll
gonna
do that.
you're not gonna hold him personally responsible for anything bad that happens.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I will go and try to make a purchase if you will allow me.
Yeah. So as the group starts heading towards
Hooray!
towards Percival B. Bimmington's, you are all stopped at the door as multiple contracts are displayed out for each one of you to sign. Reading through it, it's just a standard waiver that Bimmington's is not responsible for any loss of life, limb, soul, eye, whatever.
Well, all right then. I guess if we really need this box, sure.
Okay. So I take it you all sign the waiver?
Read it to make sure there's no funny business, and then sign it. Yep.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Just straight up intelligence, because I don't think any of you have legalese as a skill. I don't think anyone here is a lawyer.
Tokumi is not there. She's actively looking for them as they're doing this nonsense.
Yeah, this is happening while Tokumi's is like talking to Visage.
Oh no, I rolled a 4.
Ooh, I rolled a 16.
15.
It looks like a standard cut and dry waiver. Doesn't seem like there's any like funny Fey business or anything going on in it.
Sylvia signs away.
And as each of you sign it, the door opens for you and only you. Nobody else sees the door open.
This Bimmy has a little bit more security than the other
One person at a time?
Yeah. I was gonna say this baby's a little smarter, baby. I don't remember signing a waiver at the other ones either.
Go to the card.
And as you walk in, there is just a hodgepodge of everything in here. Though there's a little bit of organization to this chaos, you know. The clothing seems to be all with the clothing. The books seem to be all with the books. The knickknacks are all in one corner. The weapons are in numerous weapon racks. There is a shrouded room near the back that just says dark section. And then a rather strange looking deck of cards with held inside a glass case, which has another waiver sitting there. And as
Max is just eyes down, face forward.
As you walk in, a voice booms from all around you. Well, not necessarily booms, but calls out from all around you. Well, most of the time I only get one customer in here. 1, 2, 4. That's a record. Well, welcome to Bimmington's. As the waiver stated, you get one purchase a year. That's one item. Nothing in bulk, nothing like that. Everything in here, you pay what you want. So you have to pay something. You can't say for free, because then it ain't a purchase. Then you're just stealing.
What, Papa?
Might you have a box of colding?
My boy, I have many boxes. Box of colding. Box of colding. I have 19 boxes of colding.
And they just keep food cold. They don't, like, set us on fire or electrocute us or...
Oh God, I hope not.
Alright. Hey, it's a box that makes things cold. What's a fair price for that? That 30 gold?
I like you. 30 gold, it sounds perfect.
Okay.
Can you roll me a d20, please, and add 5?
Oh boy. That's a total of 7, my dude.
Nice. Go ahead and write down the box of colding onto your equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Now we do have another once a year thing in here, as like a little bit of chimes and like light shine up from like the cards in the case. This here is a wonderful, wonderful magical item known as the Deck of Many Things. It can grant wonderful prizes, wonderful boons, or it can grant some pain or even destruction of your entire body, mind, and soul. Think of it as gambling.
I mean, technically we are already gambling with our bodies that we can kill a chimera, and if we do, we win 1,500 gold. So I don't think that I need to add any more to that situation. So I will
Billy, you
pass
coward!
I will pass for the time being.
Well, up to you. It's here. It's here for you to draw from once a year if you wish.
Understood. Maybe if we survive this lizard god.
Oh, by the way, that one costs nothing.
Yeah, I mean that's at least a fair price for it.
Only your life insanity.
Look, there's never been a destructively bad draw from the Bimmy's deck. Because if you want an example, this one here is old spotlight shines on Karsha.
No, don't you do it!
That one had to fight a monkey.
I immediately stopped. Don't you dare!
I'm sorry.
You bastard!
Weird. She told us she fell down some stairs.
No, there were no stairs involved.
It
Got slammed around by a giant
very
monkey,
large stairs.
giant monkey with 4 arms. But as you see, alive and kicking and nothing wrong.
So much. Totally alive.
Oh, by the way, if you want the recording of the events on sale for 1 gold.
Does that count as our purchase?
It does not.
Oh,
We'll
I will
take
take
it.
one.
If you buy that, I am throwing my anchor at you, and I will do so without hesitation.
That's
Well, 2
fine.
people
I
just
could
bought it.
probably parry it. Yeah.
As
I am throwing my anchor.
as you throw your anchor and it just halts in midair. Ma'am, there is no violence in
Oh,
Bimmies.
come on.
I told you this when you fought the monkey that you had to take it outside.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Is it like a... How's it work? Is it like a sphere from like Final Fantasy X or something?
So it's just this little, it's like this little,
Oh my god.
it almost looks like a pumice stone. It's got a rune engraved into it. And as you hold it and you focus on it, it brings up like a small image and it just shows you like the fight, but it's like shoutcasted by Bimmy and some other person.
God dang it.
It is absolutely going in the inventory.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have marked off my 1 gold. And the 30 for the box.
So I let the dice.
FY to both of you.
Yeah.
You're on the list.
It went out in style.
I let the dice decide what Sylvia was going to do in here. And the dice have decided that when she sees that area marked as the dark area, her thought was, oh, I have dark vision. I can see in there. So she goes in there.
Okay. And as you enter into this quote unquote dark area, it's rather cold in here. Almost as if you walk just into a box of holding. But in here you see a couple rows of just random shelves and various items strewn about it. Oh, the daring type. We get some of you every once in a while popping through here. So, what dark and dangerous items are you looking for today?
I'm not sure exactly. I suppose I'm just looking for something that jumps out at me.
Something that jumps out at you.
Jack in the box.
I don't like the music change. I don't like this.
Well,
That just got creepy real quick.
walk down the aisles and I'm sure something will jump out at you.
She will begin to peruse the aisles, taking a close look at whatever happens to be on display. She doesn't pay too much mind to anything that looks like it's a weapon or a piece of armor or something, because she's already happy with what she has in that regard right now.
So she's looking for like a trinket or something of the
Yeah,
sort.
a trinket, a piece of jewelry, something like that.
Aw.
You wander about 5 or 10 minutes, going deeper and deeper and deeper into like this almost endless aisle of racks on either side of you. Everything that you look at doesn't seem to catch your eye. Nothing seems to call out to you. And then you see her. You. Couple years in the past. Standing up, pulling a severed hand with her. Looking at you, her eyes flash bright red as she lets out this death scream and charges you with like a blinding speed. You've never even moved yourself. And as she slams into you, the severed hand is now resting in your palms.
What does the hand look like?
Looks like it once belonged to a human. The cut appears to be clean, possibly from a very fine blade. The hand is in perfect condition, aside from, being removed from the body. The dark section always seems to amaze me as to what finds people in here.
Is that a common thing? What just happened?
Usually when people are looking for things that jump out at them, yes.
Oh,
The dark section takes it very literally.
I guess I'll take this hand.
Perfect. How much you willing to pay for it?
That's a good question. She just kind of pats down her pouches and lands on the most recent pouch that was added to her belt, and that is the 50 gold that we were given as a payment for that job.
Mm-hmm.
So she holds up the pouch of 50 gold. This much?
Oh, I really like you. Go and roll me a 20 and add 7.
That is going to be I can math. 16 plus 7 is 23.
Okay. So you can write down this strange preserved severed hand under your items. And as soon as you make the payment, you're standing back in the main room, staring at the curtains that sort of separate the room from the dark section, holding this severed hand.
Kind of quietly sidle my way back over to Kylas's side. I found something.
Oh, what is it?
It's a severed hand.
They have food back there?
Oh, that is totally legit coming from a shark. It's why a hand? If you don't mind me asking.
Because I handed it to me.
You, as in you picked it up.
There's like a memory of me, a younger me, in front of me, and she moved really fast, and her eyes were really red, and she kind of thrusted this into my hands.
You disarmed yourself?
Disarmed somebody else.
Oh, so you had a vision.
Maybe. It felt real.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you haven't made a purchase yet. Maybe you should check it out. And we will get out of here.
And if you're interested, miss, there is the cards over there as well.
Do it.
I don't know how to play cards.
Oh, it's simple. You just walk over and you choose a card. It's not a game. You 22 cards in that deck, you choose one of them and it gives you something.
I look to Kylus for instruction.
Well, I suppose that's up to you. Like I said, some people leave with peculiar things, both good and bad. I'm not saying it's from the cards. It could even be that hand. It's really hard to say. It's not consistent from the stories from what I've heard. So, that's entirely your risk?
I don't want to put anyone at risk.
Oh, don't worry. The only one who is at risk is you. It doesn't affect anyone else. The cards, gifts, good or bad, are yours and yours alone. Trust me, if it was for everybody else, you know how much property taxes I would have to be paying.
Yeah. I'll think about it while Kylus chops.
Of course.
I'm all right. Thank you. I'm
Are
fine just observing.
Are you sure? Well, quite a few things that a paladin of Verona might like.
God. No, it's all right. Perhaps another time.
All right. Well, you will still have your purchase and card draw if you like for a year.
Appreciate it. He's more very cautious because of the rumors he's heard. He doesn't know how to make head or tails of it. So right now he's just
this
like,
entire
see what
time
comes out of it.
you have not seen a physical person talking to you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And what about you, Shark Girl? You drew from the deck of cards. You know, you were brave.
Yeah. I'm gonna go braver. I'm gonna go in the dark place. They had food there.
Oh no, there's no food in the dark place. I highly suggest that you don't eat anything from here.
Fine then. And she's just gonna go there and be like, I ain't afraid of no ghost.
And he's like, oh, okay. I mean, never stopped people from going in there before. I mean, I don't know why you have to announce you're not afraid of ghosts. And I don't have ghosts. Anyway.
I love Bibby so much.
And as you walk into the dark section again, It's just cold and almost like a never-ending row of these racks of just various odds and ends.
Feels like home.
So, what are you looking for? What dark, twisted items does little Karsha wish for?
You know my name.
Oh, I know a lot about you after you signed the release. Even more after you drew the card. But mostly your name,
Oh, cool.
because you signed your name.
Okay, cool.
What are you looking for?
Something dark and twisted.
Dark and twisted, invites calamity, you know, those sort of things. The things that most people would not want in the world.
Something to transform at will.
Can you be more specific?
I want to put fear into my enemies.
You want to put fear into your enemies. Fear into your enemies. I see. Well, walk down the aisles and let's see what finds you.
Sounds good.
As you begin to walk down this aisle, you peruse for about 5 minutes. And you come across an image of your long dead and decayed body, covered in various forms of fungi. Though on your body itself is this disturbing bone mask, looking as like it is if it's been constructed from the skull remains of various creatures and even humanoids. Just looking at the mask alone fills you with a sickening dread. But as you get closer, your body crumples and the mask rolls to your feet, taking a solid form. That one's been here for a while. Wasn't really sure if anyone was going to be able to take it. But hey, looks like it chose you.
First off, your description, yes, it was hideous, but to her, it was the most beautiful thing ever. So, let's see here. Give me a sec. How much do I have? Where the hell's my Not you, not you. There you are. You know what? For this, I will give 100 gold.
Fuck, I really like you. Roll me a d20 and add 10.
Okay. I don't know what the plus 10s are for, but sure.
Because you paid 100 gold.
Okay. Alright, give me a sec here. Do-do-do-do. Fucking beautiful. I love the rolls. That'll be a nat 20 for 30.
Fucking Christ. Okay. He accepts the 100 gold and you pick up your mask. And as soon as you pick up your mask, much like Sylvia, you're whisked out of the dark section, standing now back in the main lobby of Bimmington's with this strange looking skull helm.
Behold, I have art.
It's at this point that, Toki, you've been looking for your friends and you've been inquiring around them. And a couple people mentioned that they had all walked into Bimmington's together.
She's like, oh man.
And one of them is like, I don't know what you're all manning about. Bimmington's is great. I mean, that's where I got this. And he holds up just like this solid gold ring. Every day, this thing generates 10 gold for me. 10 free gold.
Sure,
Rob
it's
him.
free?
Had it for 13 years and hasn't done anything other than generate 10 gold for me.
Damn.
Man is living it.
And all I paid for it was the gold piece.
Yeah, fucking commoner living on 10 gold a day.
Ain't a
Someone
commoner
do the
now.
math.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone do the math.
10 gold a day for 13 years.
Yeah, dude, he's like uber rich, bro. he's got a mansion by now, dude.
Let's look.
Wait, how many days are in the year here?
Unless he just blows it every day on hookers and blow.
Look,
I mean,
I did the
wouldn't you?
math. That's 47,000. So if we did traditional 365 and he didn't spend a penny of it, that's 47,450 gold. Damn.
Yes. A lot of people like to, you know, moan and send out horror stories about old Bimmingtons, but it's a good place. I stop by there every year and grab a new item, draw a card, see how everything goes, and so far everything has always come up my way.
Draw a card?
Oh, there's this wonderful deck in there. You draw a card and it's like gambling. You draw a card and like you're given a thing or something happens to you or for you. Last year, drew the card. I can now speak 7 more languages than I even knew. Fluently, read and write.
She's going to ask in Celestial, can you really speak 7 more languages?
That's the one that doesn't know.
As he smiles and nods. Though I know how to speak that one. The last time I did one of them high and mighty fuckers from upon high threatened to rip my tongue out if I uttered another word of it. Apparently they don't really like it when us lowly beings speak their language. But yes, I am fluent in it and I can write in it. So writing in it costs a lot. You have to use solid gold ink for that.
I never had to use solid gold ink. Weird.
For official script, it needs to be solid gold. Otherwise, it's chicken scratch, and most scholars would think it'd be a forgery. All celestial language, all celestial text, I should say, is written in solid gold ink.
Yeah. She would know she's got a feather that can write it, so in her mind it's just like whatever. She's
Just
like,
food for thought. Anyway, yeah, they
interesting.
they popped into Bimmy's about 5 or 10 minutes ago.
Oh. Man, I guess I should go get them. I guess it's okay if I just don't buy anything.
Oh,
Yes,
just
thanks,
buy
mister.
something. Treat yourself. Like everyone in this city is allowed to buy one thing a year.
Let me see how much of an impression Visage made on her. Let's see.
I mean, when Visage spoke to you, it wasn't try to do anything but warn you about what he's heard of Bimmingtons.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like, dude, a place.
No,
Fuck this shit.
it was just like what he's heard from about people coming from Bimmingtons. Though that could just be the beguilings of an individual who is in competition with another magic shop owner.
True. Right. Guess she's gonna go and at least see what they're up to. So she thanks the guy. She goes, well, I need to get my friends. We have to do some stuff. Thank you, mister.
Yep. And as he goes to wave at you, like 10 gold appears in his hand. He's like, payday.
So she reaches for the doorknob.
And as you reach for the doorknob, that waiver flips out in front of you.
And she looks at it and she's like, what's this?
And
She
like
just
the contract pretty much spells out that if you wish to enter the establishment, you need to sign the waiver.
just to come inside. I don't want to buy anything.
And as you read through it, you gain the understanding that this is just to protect the business, just in case you set anything off or do something you're not supposed to, that they're not responsible for your actions.
This town has some really weird rules. Okay. And she signs it.
Okay. And as soon as you sign it, door opens up and you pop on into Bimmington's. And as you pop in, you see that Max is holding a medium-sized chest that seems to have a little bit of ice dripping out of the front. Sylvia has a severed arm in her hand, and Karsha has
it upgraded to an arm. I thought it was a hand.
It's about
It grew.
It's about forearm cut.
She's growing a human.
And then Karsha is holding this, almost looks like this ramshackle skull mask.
Okay. Guess
Oh, 5 at once. That's a new record.
I'm not here to shop. I'm just here to get them.
Oh, come now. There's got to be something you want.
And is there a Bimmy like in front of me that I can see?
You just hear the voice. Now, come on. There's got to be something you want. Most people don't just pop in here to get their friends. I mean, what can Bimmies do for Miss Tokimi?
Oh, that's right, because I signed the thing in front.
So he knows your name.
I just need to get them. I found a place where I can buy a box of clothing, but We need to
Oh,
chip in.
your friend just bought one. Cost
Yeah,
him 30 gold.
Yeah, we solved that problem already, and
It
I'm not
only
gonna say
costs-
I have buyer's remorse, but like, I mean, look, he got a cool hand, and she got a
Bimmy's
dope
like,
she's-
mask, and
Bimmy's like, you bought
I
this
got a
for
cold box.
you bought this for the group.
Should I not have?
Oh, it's always good when people think of others. You know
Does
what?
it work?
I'll give you another buy.
Oh, that's tempting and scary.
Or if you want, you can have 2 draws from the deck. It's up to you.
No, I think I'm good on the deck.
What did you say? What did you say?
It was the fucking voice crack that really sold it. No, perhaps, you know, my wallet's a little light right now. I will take you up on that.
You pay whatever you want, even if it's a single copper piece.
Tell you what, we'll, I'll take you up on that offer, after we survive this chimera thing.
Of course.
I'll give you 50 gold right now if pull 2.
Does Karsha say that out loud?
Yes, 50 gold right now. You pull 2.
We have a job to do for the city. It is important.
Now,
100 gold.
now, Tokimi, I should tell you that over there is a wonderful deck of cards that is a bit like gambling. You draw a card, and each card is enchanted to give you something or do something for you or to you.
Yeah, I ran into somebody outside and he said he pulled and he can now speak 7 languages.
Oh,
That's kind of weird.
Jimmy, yes. One of my best customers. He always seems to win in here.
Yeah. He said he bought a ring for 1 gold and every day it gives him 10.
Yep.
That's
He's-
weird.
He's got
Sounds like
that.
really useful stuff.
He's got a completely pristine tungsten horse. He has a house that can fly. Technically, he is a Lord of Augur with the title that he got from one of the cards. This man has, in all 13 years that he's been coming into my shop, he's always won.
Sounds like he's had a lot of luck.
He must be the luckiest guy in the world.
He's gonna be the
Yeah.
final boss.
Are you guys done shopping?
Yes. I got our fucking cold box thing.
Silas, should we
Oh,
be
you still got a pull.
pulling from that deck? Because all of that stuff sounds really useful.
It is. So much and more. I mean, honestly, yes, sometimes you have to, fight a monkey like Karsha did, but in this
Tokumi looks at Karsha and goes, "You have to fight a monkey?"
Max
don't wanna
Max
talk about it.
shows Toki the video.
I went out in style.
Would Tokumi know what a Grylon is? Out of curiosity.
I don't think you do, but that's not a natural monkey.
Yeah, that's
Most
that's
monkeys
not
don't have
that's
4
not,
arms.
That's not any monkey I've seen in any of the books I've read.
Oh, it's a special monkey. But
Well, I guess we're not
It's-
all lucky.
well, no, I mean, not everybody can have Jimmy's luck. If that was the case, I'd be out of business. Oh, Who am I kidding? I would never be out of business. New items are always appearing here in Bimmies.
She just, you know, she just looks around questioningly because there's a disembodied voice talking about how shit just appears in his shop.
he asks, he's like, what are you looking for?
Them, I found them, so.
No, like you keep on looking at the walls and the ceiling and everything.
Well, because I'm trying to find you. It's a little disconcerting talking to a disembodied voice.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm not disembodied, I'm bodied all around. I mean, technically, you're standing on me.
Yada yada.
Wait, are you the shop?
Yes, I am Percival B. Bimmington's.
Right.
Oh, that feels real weird.
So are you cursed too?
No, not at all. Cursed.
I thought it'd be in an office
Cursed.
somewhere.
You spoke to Visage, didn't you?
He's really nice. I like his bird.
Good guy. Really good wizard. Really bad at cards.
How can he play cards? He's stuck in a mirror.
Yeah, that's why he's stuck in a mirror. He played cards with the wrong person.
He said he couldn't solve a riddle.
Well, I mean, to some people, you know, poker is a riddle.
The riddle of what beats a full house.
But yeah, shop's open if you want anything, Toki. I mean, everything here is useful or has its uses, and the cards are there if you want to draw from them. I mean, who doesn't like a little bit of gambling?
I am okay.
Okay.
If you're all done, I guess we can go. I mean, we got a chimera to kill.
Sylvia, you want to draw? You seem interested.
I'm curious.
It's just a little gambling. I mean, if you think of it, the deck of many things is just the world's most cursed gachapon.
It really
Max,
is.
final offer, 150 gold pull.
You'll give me money if I pull a card?
I am gambling money. I'll give you 50 gold if you pull, Sylvia.
Why are you offering money from the pull from the deck?
100 gold.
Kylas just smiles, kind of just smirks, kind of
Why
trying to like
have that
snuffle a
much
laugh
respect?
with her haggling.
I don't have enough just to do 150 and 100. I will fully go broke here.
I mean, if you want to offer 100 gold, it sounds like Sylvia is interested.
Yeah, Max definitely is not.
I can do 100 and 134 to Max.
Max is saying no. What about Sylvia?
100 gold?
100 gold.
Shake on it?
100 gold. I'll give you 100 gold.
Take on it
Absolutely.
in
You know what
front
happens
of
is I will
everybody.
give it to. Absolutely, she does it.
Then I'll
I
do
don't
it.
understand.
Okay.
I don't understand these weird city rules.
Oh, this isn't a city rule. Then they're just. He's paying her to draw. So you gotta
proud and worried Papa moment.
you have to sign another waiver that's on the outside of that glass panel. Again, I'm not responsible for any destructions of souls, bodies, whatever.
And she'll give it the same once over she gave the other one, and then she'll sign it.
And as you do, the
That
glass case pulls away as a deck of 22 cards sits in front of you. It fans out a little bit, so you have a choice to choose which ones you want. This is deck 3, by the way.
could have had something spiffy.
We don't get to pick the deck. The
Nope.
deck is random.
No, it's deck 3 is in this case.
Oh Jesus!
It is card number 14 from the top.
Lost count.
Please be a monkey. Please be a monkey.
6, 7, 10. I don't think anyone's gotten this one yet. I mean, that's to be fair.
New stuff.
That to be fair, that could be a lot of these cards.
Good or bad, I got my money's worth. That's all I'm saying.
Interesting. So you pick up the card and you see this image of a winding, collapsing stairway. Now, normally, this card gives you a choice. But seeing as how there was only a single card declared, the effect will go off. Because you cannot make a decision to do this. But the stairway card, you can choose to either decrease your number of draws, declared draws by 2, or receive a rare or rarer wondrous item which appears in your hands. The DM chooses the item.
Shit, son.
Damn. Did you say rare or rarer?
Rare
Wondrous item?
or rarer wondrous item.
Good lord.
As this card fades away from vision, a strange item falls into your hands. And that is where we are ending for this week. Because I have to
see. So you
design
can
a rare
decide.
or rarer wondrous item now.
Oh, snap.
Narrator, it was not the monkey.
My offer still stands next week for you.
So go
130
ahead and
gold.
mark off 100 gold off of your character sheet. So that is going to do it for us tonight, but this is not the only show that we do. Upcoming, possibly tomorrow, is our normal Tuesday Star Wars show of Tales of the Outer Rim that is run by Tiltbot. Upcoming on Thursday, we've got another episode of, yes, it's Tricorn Isles this time, right? Yes, it is Tricorn Isles.
Yes.
Which is a 5th edition game that I run. And then on the alternating Thursdays, we have Mass Effect Horizons, which is a Mass Effect game that Zorro runs. Normally coming up on this Friday would be another episode of Under the Mountain, which is a Kids on Brooms game run by Sugarlove. But Sugarlove will be out of town that day, so there will be no game. Right now, Saturday is like this upcoming Saturday has no show, but we are in the works of spinning up a Bridgerton style D&D game that is going to be run by Malls as sort of a mini adventure. And then in the future, we have a Avatar The Last Airbender game that will be run by Azarin. And then on the alternating Saturdays, we have Withered Wastes, which is another 5th edition game that I run. But for now, we are going to go ahead and head on off. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And we will see you tomorrow for Star Wars.